and welcome to Curry TV. So today's episode is going to be, or today's recipe is going to be very special. It's actually right off of our garden. So if you have seen our garden video, thank you so much, and you know what I'm going to be making today. We had planted bush beans, kids did, and we were able to get a bountiful stuff or bountiful harvest off of our veggie plant. So ta-da! I got green, purple and yellow beans. So it doesn't matter, we typically see the green beans, but they are all just different colors, but the method is always the same. So I'm just going to show you how to make beans thoren, beans stir fry at home. From here, what I'm going to do is use because I know there's no pesticides or anything used in this, I'm just going to go directly into our platter here. Wash them one by one, meaning each color by one, and I'm going to show you how to do all that. Usually when I go buy stuff from grocery store, we wash it multiple times, one with method of using vinegar or second one with salt water. Either way, it's your veggies are going to come back really live. So this is our green beans for the evening. I'm going to wash them in regular water, and then I'm going to have, so this is our strainer for veggies. I'm just going to wash them, keep them apart, and then I'll show you how that looks like. This is going to go into our red strainer. Usually my girls are the ones who actually prep my veggies for me. They like doing that. Let's wash our purple beans. I know you are curious where I got this from. This is from India. Each time I go, I find something curious and I buy them. So we have 3-4 sizes of this. It was very helpful when I was doing the catering services. That was really helpful to collect all the puppets or the veggies and snacks. So multiple purpose for that. And the purple one is going to go into the purple strainer. Where did I get these? Don't ask me. I have no idea. I forgot. This was like long time ago. Maybe 5, 7, 8, 10 years ago. Something like that. Okay. So, and then I'll show you the next one. So I'm going to trim off the ends, and I'm going to do French cut of beans. Okay, just showing you, so that's why I'm taking one at a time so you guys can see. Okay. So this is a fingertip that we can use to when you're using to cut. Like this is like a gloves type thing. And like that, I'm going to do all of them and I'll show you the next step. In the nice fancy cut. It's not French cut, it's not any. So my mom taught me, when you have something a little off and you want to satisfy a lot of people, make sure that it is cut up so small so that it gets to everybody. And when you're serving it, also serve with a smaller spoon versus a ladle. But look at my colorful beans, right? There is a lot available. But I want to show you different recipes with this, and I think this is the perfect time to do so that you guys can try it next time when you have it in your garden. So this is 3 different types of 3 different color of bush beans that were grown in our backyard: yellow, green, and purple. I've took my time to cut them all up, very fine, fancy cut. And for that, let's take a look how to make a very simple beans stir fry. Nothing else, just a simple beans stir fry. You can substitute this any vegetable for this recipe, and you'll get an amazing dish out of it. So let's take a look at all the ingredients that we'll be using to make this wonderful dish. So for any stir fry Kerala dish, we need mustard, green chilies to spice it up, turmeric powder, salt to season it. We are using freshly grated coconut. We need diced onion. If you don't have onion, you can use shallots or pearl onions, no problem. And I'm making this in coconut oil. If you prefer to use vegetable oil or canola oil, that's also fine. And I have, like I said, curry without curry leaf is not a curry. To me, that's not a curry. So the Kerala style. So I'm going to be using fresh curry leaves as well. And let's start, okay? Let's pour in 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Oil is nice and hot. Let's add in our mustard. So that's 1 teaspoon. Have your shield ready. Protect yourself. Let's add in our half cup of grated coconut. This is freshly grated. If you don't have grated coconut, you could do unsweetened desiccated coconut as well. Mix it all up. We're in business. Let's add in our curry leaves. If you like, tear them apart or cut them into chiffon style. No problem. Stir that all up. Saute it. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, because I have 3 different colors, varieties, I'm going to measure out so that I get even across. So this is my beans, purple beans. I'm going to use a bowl to just measure out. So 1 bowl of our purple beans. Second bowl of our green beans. This will feed about 6 people. And third bowl full of our yellow beans. It's a colorful beans variety. Okay, let's mix it all up. Saute it. This is a very simple, elegant beans stir fry. Okay, we're going to go in with our salt and season that with 1 teaspoon of salt. Give it a good mix. So we are done stirring it all up. Let's cover this and cook for about 4 to 5 minutes depending on how high your heat is. I have it over medium heat. So let's wait for 5 minutes and I'll show you how that looks like. Okay, it's about 5 minutes. Let's check. Aha. Now the purple beans have turned into green beans. I don't know how that happened, but magic happens when cooking, you know. So this is all done. Let's turn off the stove and transfer to a platter and I'll show you how to serve it. Alright, so with that quantity we were able to make like so. So this will serve, in our family we like to eat more vegetables. So the quantity that we will take will be more. So that's why I said this was feed 6 people. But if you are kind of doing the traditional Indian style where you're having a small side dishes and there's many of them, then this will serve at least 10 people, minimum 10 people. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. So I want to thank you so much for tuning into Curry TV. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.